Yo, yo. So, I want to talk about why I don't have animals and why I don't think I'm going to have animals on my homestead. And I just want to preemphasize this to say that I don't think there's anything wrong with having animals. I think everybody should do what they want to do. I think homesteading and being off grid and living this type of lifestyle is about doing what works best within your plan and what brings you true freedom. You know what I mean? Whatever, and I don't mean freedom in like, oh, it's made up. I'm just saying the definition of freedom is different for each person. So some people freedom is having nothing but animals. Some people's freedom is having some animals. Some definition of freedom for people is having only one type of animals, having no animals. So I think everybody has to really figure out what their real goal is in homesteading, off-gridding, whatever you're doing, and just create that lifestyle that works for you. So one of the reasons, and this is definitely not my main reason, but one of the reasons I don't have animals is because I do not eat meat. But I am not a vegan in the sense of I don't believe you shouldn't kill animals. I believe that if we stop killing animals, we'll save the world. I don't believe in any of that foolishness at all. I think it's actually absolutely crazy. And I think people should eat what they want to eat. I'm a believer in eat what your body agrees with. When I eat meat, I have digestive issues. I feel sick. So that's why I don't eat meat. It has nothing to do with saving the earth, saving animals. We're gonna do this, and the world's gonna be greener, and everything's gonna change, and life is gonna. Nah, has nothing to do with that at all. I don't believe in any of that crap. I think people should eat what they want to eat because I believe in freedom. So but that's one of the reasons I don't have animals, because I'm not going to eat them. So that's one of the reasons. So, but the main reason is, so my parents live in the Virgin Islands in the Caribbean. I also have a cousin that lives in Puerto Rico, and I'm the type of person. And then I have my grandmother who lives in the up in Maryland, and family that lives all over the nation. And I honestly just like to be able to go where I want to go and do what the hell I want to do at what time. Sometimes I haven't done it since I moved here, but for the last 10 years, since my parents have moved down to the islands, I go there for 3 weeks to a month. The last time I went there, I booked a trip so long I got tired, and I had to just leave. I was like, yep, I'm tired of sitting on the beach and doing nothing. I want to go back to work, because that's how I try to live my life. I just try to go and do what the hell I want to do. I think I work hard enough to be able to do that. So that kind of reverts back to the animal thing. If I want to go to the Caribbean for 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, a month, however long, I can't do that when I have animals to tend to. The goat is having a baby. The milk cow needs to be milked. The chicken, I gotta get the eggs from. It's not gonna work, player. It's not gonna work. So that's really the main reason. It does not fit in line with my description of my freedom. You know what I'm saying? So that is the real reason. I don't have animals, and I don't even have a dog. So I don't. And I tried to get a cat here. A friend gave me a cat about 8 months ago because I was having a problem with the rabbits in the garden, and I think it went over to the neighbor's house and chilling with the neighbor and all that. I've only seen it like once or twice since I brought it into this. I live like in a kind of like a so-called subdivision, I guess you could say, kind of. But the houses, the plots are pretty spread out, pretty good. So yeah, man. But yeah, it's just too much for me to think about. It's too much, and that's another reason I didn't even do a garden this year, is because I knew I wasn't gonna have my garden on autopilot. I don't have the automated irrigation system as of right now, so that's why right now I'm trying to get my money straight. I already have 1,000 square foot greenhouse. I want to put that up this winter, put the irrigation in there, put everything in the greenhouse so everything's on autopilot. So yeah, if I do need to go out of town for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and to me, it's not realistic for me right now to ask my neighbors, my friends in the community, hey, can you go to my house every day and get the eggs from my chickens? But to have them, hey, could you come over here twice a week just to make sure the plants are getting watered, there's no bugs attacking the plants in the greenhouse and all that. I think that's a little more reasonable in my opinion. But to ask somebody to come over to caretake for your horse and your goat and you make sure the baby for the lamb is gonna get delivered while I'm on the beach doing nothing in the Virgin Islands. Yeah, could you actually work for me? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you may have people that may do that, but I just think the expectation is it for me, it's not in line how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the real reason I don't have animals. But guess what? You need to figure out, is it going to work for you? What do you want to do? How is your life aligned? Do you want to be able to go out of town for a couple of weeks, a month, or however it is? So that's something that you really got to take in consideration, I think, personally, when you getting into this homestead type lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to too, like I said, when I got into this whole farming thing, I was on a cannabis farm in Northern California, and when time permitted, we would pick up, because the guy I worked for, he had a boat and a houseboat. So we would take the boat to the houseboat on the lake, and we would stay there for the weekend. We would go for Labor Day weekend, go for Memorial weekend, just chill out for 2 or 3 days, then come back and come back to the farm and handle business as needed. You know what I'm saying? But if we had animals, that obviously wouldn't have worked. So, man, it's just something to consider, man, because I think this is about creating a lifestyle that works for you, man. Creating a lifestyle that makes sense for you. And like I said, I'm not against having animals, but I'm just telling you why I don't foresee myself having animals. But I do understand the benefit of having animals, even if it's just for manure, grazing, even eating your scraps, you know what I'm saying? Waste scraps, cutting down on waste. I mean, there's so many reasons to have animals, but as of right now, it's not in alignment of what I am trying to do here, man. So yeah, man, think about that. Think about what you want, and just go do it, man. It's simple, dog. This ain't complex.